Hello people and welcome to the Organised Nonsense podcast. My name is Kevin Smith and I'm here with Sean Reidy and Christian Broderick.
Talking very quickly.
Yeah, talk very quickly. Speed episode.
Yeah, gotta go fast, boys.
Xbox, good Xbox. Fast,
What?
strong Xbox.
What Xbox now?
The Scorpio. They said what it is, and it's very strong. It has the big 4K, the 660 of the FPSs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was.
But also it will never have a Japanese game on it.
It will never have any new games on it. It will fade into obscurity.
Yeah. Also, literally everything you can play on it, you can play on PC.
Yeah. So, well, that was because they just stupidly thought to do that. So, just okay. Fuck it.
Checking if there's anything else I missed. Gearbox worked directly with G2A to make a Bulletstorm position, which is pretty dumb. And Nier Automata has sold 1 million, which is pretty nice. Yeah.
Yokotaro was so happy.
And moving pretty seamlessly into what we're going to talk about for most of this. Oh no, okay.
What?
Oh no, there's something. Fuck. I forget. Oh, whatever. There's something else. Oh. I know we're not an anime podcast. I repeat, not an anime podcast.
Oh, not yet at least.
The Pop Team Epic anime. Officially announced. Our motherfucking lives end 6 months from now.
I thought our lives have already ended since Persona 5 came out.
Wait, you like Pop Team Epic?
I like what I have seen. I haven't I haven't ever seeked it out, but you know, I like what I've seen. And leading more directly into what we're going to be talking about for most of this episode, Persona 5 has sold 1.5 million worldwide. Yeah, and Atlas, of course, are bringing people to YouTube jail for streaming and just recording Persona 5 past July.
I think they're doing it at either. I think they're doing it if you play the game at all.
No, it's if you go past July.
But like,
July 7th.
No, just stupid. The game's already been out for 6 months. I don't need to talk about why there's just no reason for this.
They're curiously enough, they are also doing it with the story mode in Puyo Puyo Tetris.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of story?
Yeah.
Does that have a good story? Is it like
rival Tetris schools? I'm pretty sure the story of Puyo Puyo Tetris is that the Puyo Puyo school and the Tetris school are rival schools who hate each other.
So it's just like, what? I don't know. Fucking spoilers. Jeez. But whatever. So yeah, Persona 5 is a great game. I hope Reidy enjoys his last day. He can play it for the next 3 days.
I have like an hour with it after this, and that's. I'm at the end of the second dungeon. Like, that's about it.
You're a good deal ahead of me. Although you had more time. I've had work.
Yeah. It's pretty good, man. Okay, I think a big thing in how we feel about it right now is that it has a much better opening than Persona 4 does.
Well, it makes you give a shit.
Yeah, because Persona 4 it's just sort of like, it takes a while to ramp up, but in Persona 5, the in media res sort of like it drops you in and it's like, this is where this is going. Bear with us. And it also helps with the immediate clear like villain, while he is like sort of, they do weirdly enough, the thing I sort of think of when how they've changed this from Persona 3 and 4 to 5, story-wise, I kind of go to Stardust Crusaders.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, this guy is at least more.
Yeah, no, they are clearly much better developed than a goddamn Darksiders.
Monster of the week. At least this one is Monster of the Month. So more time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like.
And they give you this person to root against immediately, whereas like P4 and P3 don't really have that. It's just sort of
like, oh no, it's a shadow. If we don't stop them, people are going to get hurt maybe. And then P4 is just like, oh, another kidnapping. We'll stop this, I guess.
Yeah.
This is like, well, actually, no, I can't talk about.
This is all going completely over my head.
Atlas will take us down. We have to stop talking right now.
Basically, what Persona 5 does with its story is it sort of takes a more. I remember with MGS5, they were like, oh, it's episodic. And Persona 5 feels like a delivery of that, because I remember when I heard that about Persona 5, I sort of went, oh no, deja vu, here we go again. And it seems much better in P5.
It's like fucking...
Like, Persona 3 and Persona 4 have like one clear overarching villain who doesn't really become present at all until
the very end,
a while into the story.
It's the same with P5, but they give you villains along the way.
Yeah, like you have something to think about. Like,
we can't mention them. I don't think that'd be a bit.
No, I won't. Yeah, but like, say,
just like when I first played the game, I actually had no clue about like the first dungeon or anything besides one or two minor plot points that probably won't even mean anything. So I was absolutely shocked.
Pretty sure I also think that I was pretty surprised by some stuff as well. Like, while I think what my thoughts on the tone of the game is like it really puts into perspective how Persona 3 is edgy. This is dark. I think it's like the difference between, say, Shadow the Hedgehog and BoJack Horseman. You know?
Jeez, yeah. Well, when we don't have any talking horses getting their lives stolen.
Well, you haven't fused Orobus yet, so.
I know who Orobus is, but I don't. Well, you get the idea. It's just like.
Yeah.
Like I didn't expect it, to be honest. I just thought, it's going to be another version of the Persona 4 cast going around stealing people's hearts.
And also the cast so far, so much better than P4. And nothing against the P4 cast. They're just a bit.
They're made for each other. They're kind of two made for each other in a sense.
Whereas, like, I don't hate Ryuji, like, at all. It's really weird because I should. I look at him.
Naruto Hanamura.
Naruto Hanamura, you know. And
did you actually
what?
This is much of a spoiler to say about the gang naming thing, but did you name it Passion? Did you actually?
I did name it Passione. Yes.
God damn it!
Yeah, Gangstar Boy.
Yeah. Okay. It has already within the first 10 hours gone some places that I don't think. I feel. I like the 10-hour mark. I felt the way about this game that I did about Persona 4 at the 40-hour mark. Is how I put it. I think.
Just like I had high expectations already,
and they were blown out of the water. It's really good. And like, there's a lot of real nice quality of life stuff as well with just the game, with the because like the thing with one more is the bat and toss.
Oh god, the bat and toss! I fucking love it. I love it today. Great.
Yeah, it's very good. But bat and pass, not toss. But
yeah, and there's also like. They make things convenient, but they also, well, as we both can attest, don't make the game easy.
Oh yeah. Another thing is like just not even like the menus look so cool. The menus are so functional, you know. Like nothing against the goddamn like skills wheel, but this fucking knocks it out of the park. Like just Kevin, like to put it in perspective, like. So you know how a typical JRPG is. Like you have menus, and on that menu is like skills, attack, guard, all that. Whereas here it's
everybody does something.
You hit triangle for persona, you hit circle for guard.
So there's no useless.
It has in its menus. It sort of has the controls of an action game. I would say, like instead of just a menu.
I just wish they would, like, if you press triangle for persona, then triangle would use the skill, I mean, that might be a bit too difficult to get around, but I find it odd every time. Like, that button doesn't actually do it. It just opens the menu, so then you press X to select. So, like, I think it would be a bit better if the same button was used for opening the menu and activating, but that's a nitpick. That's a very minor nitpick. Yeah. I'm just...
I'd say my biggest issue with the game at the moment, right now, is that it doesn't give you enough freedom in what you're doing. Like, and this is after done. This is after another load. Like a lot of the times, whenever you do a story event, you come home and you're like, oh, it's night. I can still do something, and you can't. It's
they stick you in the section around your house. You can't go into the city.
No, you can go into the city eventually, but you get back and you can't do anything. It just Morgana's like, oh, we should go to sleep.
It's just sleep time. Sleep is.
Yeah.
But like
Morgana's the cat.
I don't know. It just like it's been a while since I played P4, and I have played P3 recently. But like at the beginning, you basically just have the guy who's taking care of you, Ryuji, and the nurse, and not the nurse, the doctor. But like, you can't even go through the doctor without enough guts. So you're basically put it in like S-links from the beginning as well.
Yeah.
It's just odd. But I imagine it does open up a bit more.
Oh, well, cool. I think in the fast travel menu on the phone with the 3 like train stations.
Yeah,
and you know how there's a little card to signify the social link?
Oh yeah, where they just tell you where they are, yeah.
If you hit square, it tells you who that is, and if you can, if doing a spending time with them now would up their confidant.
So instead of just finding out when you talk to them, you can know it immediately.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm still, I just did the first palace. I have not much to do right now.
Yeah, I'm letting you know. Yeah. Mementos is fine. Like it's Tartarus, but less mandatory, I think.
Well, it isn't. You have to. Well, it's. I'm still on the fence of whether or not I find it a problem that they get rid of the palaces, because, like, when you finish a palace, it goes for good. The dungeon's gone. You can't go back.
Yeah.
And the only thing you're really missing is chest, because the other personas can be gotten through other ways. But
yeah.
I still feel that's a bit iffy. I mean, it's a nitpick, but still, they could they already have bullshit reasons for like you being able to use fake guns as weapons and having magical persona outfits that aren't really explained either. Why can't they just make up something about the palace still being there?
Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, you can do anything, I guess.
Why does your fake toy gun somehow have a different amount of rounds than any other fake toy gun?
Because they think it's a real gun.
But does how much they think it's a real gun?
Because they think it's out of bullets.
Wow, those shadows. For God's sake. It just feels weird. Why didn't they give the kids guns?
I mean, it ain't no apocalypse, Christian.
Naruto had a gun.
Naruto was a cop.
Naruto isn't a cop. She's just a random teenager they keep bringing onto cases. Plus, she didn't get her guns. She got, like, the blacksmith to get her guns.
Yeah.
The blacksmith probably was like, oh, here's this real gun. Have fun, 15-year-old.
That blacksmith was way dodgier than the gun shop guy is, though.
Oh, no, it's the gun shop guy shot the shop team.
Oh, it's so fucking good. there's a lot of good music in this game.
At first, I was just, like, apprehensive because I didn't really like the first few themes you're introduced to. And then,
I think there... I think I am currently on the... It's tracking to be above Nier for me. And
already up for me.
Yeah, no, well, no, I mean, like, if it keeps it up, because Nier kind of has a pretty flaccid ending, and there's some stuff that if they handle it badly, I will think less of this game, you know?
Yeah. I just hope it keeps up the pace it's showing me right now.
Yeah. Second dungeon's solid, yeah. But, like, that problem with the...
it's blowing its load?
No, the problem with, like... my freedom problem, you know, like you're very restrained. That sort of becomes an issue when you're doing the story stuff for that.
Yeah, it's weird because like, well, in P4 it's hard to compare because I haven't played P4G in a while. I have played P3, and P3 is not this game in the slightest, but I don't know, it's weird. Would you say the opening? Would you say the opening? Like you said, like the opening is better story-wise, but lengthwise.
I just realized that.
P4?
I just realized I accidentally muted my mic. How long have I been muted?
A while.
Okay, when you were talking about what's it called, JRPGs.
Yeah.
Was I responding then?
No.
Shit. I was speaking. Fuck.
Great.
I paused. I muted it to cough and must have never put it on.
Great. So yeah, I was like, I should be making sounds at the very least.
Yeah. Whoops.
Actually, can I mention something right now?
Yeah.
And this isn't really relevant. And also, we're not bringing up any names here, by the way, Kevin. But when a friend of mine came over and played Persona 3, the first thing she said, I mean person, when it swapped from the anime cutscenes to the models, they were like, "What the hell are these?" But Persona 5 is great because it has
Persona 5 has the opposite problem.
Yeah, where it actually looks good in all accounts. You're not gonna scare people off by giving them the equivalent of giving them the PlayStation 2 equivalent of Final Fantasy 7 for the PS1.
The other thing is that in P3 anime cutscenes are dog shit.
I haven't watched all of them because I only did the P3P, which didn't have any. But like,
yeah, and these ones are good. But what I was trying to say was like P3 and P4 both handle how they deal with the like social dungeon aspect, like the split pretty differently. Like P3 is just like you can do both, whatever. You might get tired though, whatever. Whereas P4 is like no, you have to fucking choose, but you have to do less. P5 seems to be taking a slightly different approach with you should keep doing this stuff, but like P3 wanted you to be in the dungeon all the time.
I think
and socialize.
Yeah,
P4 wanted that less, and P5 seems to want both.
It's weird because, like, in P4G, you had enough time for basically everything.
Yeah.
But in 5, it's really, I guess, I don't know. I mean...
Especially with this stat grind. That's...
Oh, God. Can you get rid of party members?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Thank God. I'm sick of running around with 4.
How's the grinding so far?
I haven't really had any, but I haven't avoided a single enemy.
Yeah, but like if you're running it well...
It's just a case of you don't really need to grind if you just don't avoid fights and do all the side quests. It feels like it'll be that to me.
I'm going to do the thing I do with P3 and P4, just going with the main protagonists, save a lot, and just go into single fights until I rank him up. Because
there's a confidant bonus that gives XP to your non-active party members.
Who is it?
What's his face? Mishima.
Oh, the fuckboy, right? Blue-haired fuckboy.
Yeah.
Yep. Is he gets his own S-Link?
And do we have anything else on that?
Well,
I've been reading part 5.
But yeah, how are you feeling about that?
It's good. The stand designs are amazing.
Which ones in particular are you talking about?
I really like Black Sabbath, Sticky Fingers.
Black Sabbath is... Yeah.
Black Sabbath is probably my favourite so far. I think Sticky Fingers is
I'm not that
good.
big on Gold Experience, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
Gold Experience is one of the weaker main character stands, I think. Like, design-wise, not power-wise.
Yeah. I know. I think I was telling Christian about it at one point. It's unbelievably OP.
Well, they just have to make. Well, it doesn't matter how OP his ability is. It depends on who they're facing up against. You know, basically everything in Part 8.
Yeah.
God.
He's just running in the 2010s.
Oh God! I think if the main theme of the Part 8 is just going to be fucking Chase again.
Yeah.
Just because that's what it is.
Chase was a good song.
Chase, not a good song.
Really, back me up on this.
It is.
Chase is a good song.
Good. I don't like it. Like.
It fits very good.
I don't care how well it fits. It's not a good song.
It fits and is a good song.
Just like Akira. It's not. Yeah, never mind.
He just wants a quiet life, Christian. That's all he wants.
Most of the stuff I really like in Part 5 is towards the end, because it's JoJo, duh. No JoJo part has its best stuff at the start.
Oh yeah, dude, Gangster's Paradise plays David Productions. Do it.
No, guys.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Boss,
Care.
you boss with me, guys.
I don't care how obvious it is. I would watch the credits of every episode. I'm saying this. I will watch the credits of every episode of Part 5 if that song plays at the end.
I mean, I will anyway. So, but make it boss of me. Come on.
I don't care. Fucking. It's just. I mean, hey, like, or maybe they can just be like.
Think of all the Malcolm in the Middle cross JoJo fan art that will be spawned if they do boss of me.
We have that as the opening. We have Gangster's Paradise as the end.
Oh, it's the Malcolm in the Middle theme.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be.
And they just have no. I mean, just like have like.
It fits perfect. It's thematically appropriate. It is from the right era. You know.
It has anime playing during it.
It does.
There we go.
I probably would have watched more Malcolm in the Middle if it was
Life is
on Netflix.
unfair.
Yes. Carry on, Kevin.
No, yeah, as in, Christian forced me, well, not forced me, but got me to watch Malcolm in the Middle one time, and I liked it. My only issue is that it's not on anywhere that I can easily find it.
It's on Comedy Central now.
Yeah, basically, if you want to watch if you want to watch any dead shows that aren't playing anymore, that I like going Comedy Central.
Oh yeah, they started showing goddamn Fresh Prince recently, didn't they?
They showed. No, I watched that today. I watched an episode where Will bought a car without insurance. It was good.
Remember
Like-
when RTE showed Fresh Prince? That's how I got into it.
There was
Yeah.
a point where Nickelodeon showed Fresh Prince.
Isn't that
I
where it
remember
was
MTV
originally?
showing it for a while.
I never
No, it was
watched
originally-
MTV.
It was originally NBC, I think. I'm just after reading the headline. Sonic Forces will be a different type of Sonic game as modern transition hasn't necessarily worked.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
you've shown us gameplay.
Yeah, you can't make up shit.
You can't show us gameplay and then say that.
Well, it depends on how much of the game is actually done. Because remember, that fucking gameplay trailer was very unfinished.
Hmm.
There wasn't a HUD. A lot of effects were missing, and graphically it could have done with some tuning up.
Hmm.
Damn, those fucking fire effects made me want to cry.
Yeah, well. I'm playing it on Switch, so that's gonna be how it looks anyway. I've been playing Snake Pass. I didn't talk, I've been playing Snake Pass. I didn't talk about that. It's quite good.
Wait, how much is it?
€20.
Oh, fuck that.
It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Do you have to do? I read like one line of like a review, or like I saw one video, and like, do you have to move the Joy-Con? Is that like the whole
No,
gimmick?
not at all.
All right.
There's no Joy-Con movement. It's on PS4 as well.
No, yeah.
It was a real quick port from PS4 actually. I'm amazed with how well it turned out, considering like it was like they ported it in like 10 days or something. What was I? And yeah, like watching footage of the Switch version in comparison to the PS4 version does feels a little. It's a trade worth making to me, being able to play it wherever. But it's a little annoying. It's fun though, It's not like there's anything else you have to play on Switch.
Can I mention something about P5 right now?
Yeah.
I don't like how one of the NPCs is clearly voiced by Michelle Ruff. You already have her voicing one of the guest links. Don't have her voice one of the NPCs.
It is a different voice to that other voice.
No, it's
just that it is the Yukari voice.
Yeah, they just have the Yukari voice spread out among the NPCs along with Karen.
Her named voice is the Catherine voice, whereas that random NPC is the Yukari voice.
Yeah. For that one time Yukari got moved to Shibuya.
Yeah. That Power Ranger gig, it didn't work out for her. She shot the director with an arrow.
And then Aegis is here too, because Karen Strassman is one of the NPC voices as well.
Well, no, that has the more canon explanation of Nanako.
Don't fucking remind me they are the same voice.
And they could all be Izanami.
I love those hack videos where it's just like they hack Izanami into the lunch scenes.
Yeah.
You had lunch with Izanami.
Yep. And unfortunately, I am for once in my goddamn life, I got some stuff to do. So we're gonna have to leave you for next week. Anything we're looking forward to?
Playing more of Persona 5.
I'm looking forward to doing that on Tuesday.
Or Master.
I'm gonna try finish that boss right now. And
I'm going to a convention tomorrow, so hopefully at some point during the week I will have photos up on the site.
Oh God! You're our correspondent.
Yeah, Organised Nonsense correspondent.
No, you won't, and people wonder why I don't write for the vlog anymore.
Oh my God! I should actually pretend to be a correspondent, shouldn't I?
I'm not going to dignify that with an answer.
I like how I said
Not gonna-
pretend to be a correspondent.
Not gonna give your question any merit with a response.
Thank you for saying the same thing I just did, Christian. See you next week.
I do that a lot, you know. You're used to it.
Only a 40 ounce away from freedom, and only an ounce of those rainbows, cloud nine high, heavenly kingdom, and loving is all I got. So you can call me Dr. Green Thumb, like a Cadillac. I'm sitting clean, sun laid back every time that I'm speaking. I'm putting action sooner, but I can spit those bars like a fucking machine gun. Your Highness, I am vivid and you're blinded if you witness this here eclipse, like you have seen suns, new levels keep blowing, volcano sweets gone, handheld vaporizers hanging out like some beach bums, vagabond.